Jules here from Joolsedesigns at JT Creations. So what we're making today is we're going to make some library pockets. We have some library cards, but we will make some. We've got some tags. And this is an idea that I got from two people. One, Heather from Ruby and Pearl, she was making pockets similar. And Roxycreations, Roxy's weekly challenge is library pockets and library cards. However, this is my kind of twist on it. So I am using book pages and little bits and pieces. So what I've done is took a book page, folded it in half, and then folded it and then cut down there. So I'll do it with this book page. Now this is too big and it's encyclopedia pages, so there's two glued together. And what I'm doing is I'm just, in fact I'll do this on the trimmer. So I've got two pieces. So we'll do that. So what I did was fold that up. No measure, just guess, but I will tell you because I know people will ask. So that's folded up 2 1/4. Then what I do is very much like Roxy Creations, Rachel, just turn that over. That's probably about 1/2 inch, roughly. Yep. And 1/2 inch at that side. And there you have your pocket. So then what I do is I open it up, and you still need these flaps because that's going to go around, but what you don't need is you don't need these ones. So that's what we cut off. You don't have to cut them off. What you can do, I'll show you on the next one. I'm just mitering that down a little bit. And there's the line across there, so I'm just mitering it up a little bit. Okay, and there you have your library pocket or your journal pocket. So we'll do that once again. So again, I'm just folding it up. I probably use that part of my finger as a guide, I don't know. And then fold it in probably about 1/2 inch at the back, and again about 1/2 inch just burnishing those edges. Now if you don't want to, what you can do is you can cut across there, across there, and what you can do is you can stick them down. You know, if your paper hasn't got a lot of strength in it, this encyclopedia paper is quite flimsy. It's like dictionary paper, so that's why I glued two together. And there we have that. Now you can see with that one I did stitch it. You don't have to stitch it. I was just checking it out. I've got a little tiny sewing machine to take away with me when I go away instead of taking the one that I've got. So I was just trying it out. So there we are. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some music page on there, and it's music paper that I've used on something else. And I'm just ripping it. And it's got a little bit of gold wax on it, which is fine. Just I'm just getting a rough guide. Okay. So that'll go there. I'm just going to get okay. So these are bits of magazines, bits of books, magazines, papers. Looks like a tag. Looks as if it's been cut of a pocket. This is a Seth Apter magazine I've trimmed up, so that's fine. So what we will do is we will probably go for a piece of that. Yep. And what I am going to do is I'm going to put now what I did do was, and it was an idea I got from Heather, and she put some just brown rapid paper, and I thought that was quite good. So what I'm going to do is I'm just right, try it at this end. Okay, and we'll stick that down as well. And that's just going behind there, because what I want is I want that to just crumple in a bit. I just want to roughen it up a bit. And yep. Okay, I'm just pushing that down like that. we'll have the vintage photo out. And I'm quite happy that that's lifting that up a bit, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to just stick that up there, and we'll stick that using my B labels. And that's not all right, so we'll have that. I want it that way, that way. We'll put that there. And I'll just trim that off. We don't need it on the back, and I might be able to use it on something else. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp some numbers. So we've got some numbers here. To hashtag dot So it's a little bit of both Roxycreations and Heather. So we've got Cherish here, and I'm just going to put Cherish on there. Can't really see it on there, but it's fine. And it's April. And we'll find a nice little tag to go in there. And you've got places to write on the back, so that's that one. So we've got them two. We'll use the book page one, and Right, so just okay, and I think what we might do is we might put this one behind there and then bend it over. Okay. And we'll put that there. And we'll have some music paper across. And I think we'll have music paper inside as well. No, I'm just going to have it there. Oops. Okay. And I'm going to take the corners off. Okay. It says cherish there. And I'm using it in brown as well. In the vintage photo. Okay. think we'll just checking blessing. Right. So we'll just have this one there. And these are just stamps I picked up at Flying Tiger when I was in Cyprus last year. It's like a graph. And we'll put some ink around the edges. Okay, and I think we'll have a tab on this one. And do a bit of this. Just inking it off there. Now, do I want this down here? No. Right, so it's more brown. No, I'm gonna have it on here. Take this out. Okay. And we'll have a grommet. Okay, and what we'll do is we'll do a hole in there, and we'll have a small hole in here, and I think what we'll do is we'll make one more. So again, that one has been cut, and what I think I will do though, this time I'll put the book page in, the music page in there. Okay, and these pockets can hold anything, you know, they don't have to be, yeah, they are called library pockets because that's how we're fixing them up. That there. Do it this side so that the darker side's folded over on the top. Like that. And then just scrunch that up. And if it rips, it's fine. Okay. And we're going to have a little bit of this. I'm not quite sure what digital this is off. It might be off my grunge or my letters, I don't know. Right, I'm just going to put this behind just so that I can, because I just want a little bit of a border. Okay, and I'm just going to crumple this up a bit at this side. And then just put the and it just gives it that old ancient look. So you can you know, when you're gluing it down, you can fold it out, but because you've gone over the creases with the ink, it still looks creased, which is quite cool. That might do. Okay, so we'll do that. So we've got a tiny little bit of sari silk there as well. Okay. And what I'm doing is I'm just pulling the fringes out on this sari silk a bit. Just so it's more fringed. That's it. Okay. Just checking some bits and pieces. Okay, so we've got some flowers. We don't want the flowers, gems. Yeah, I don't want that. I don't want that. I quite like that, and I'm not going to round the corners off, but what I am going to do is I'm going to stamp it. And it's upside down. And there we are. So there's that one. This one, I think we might have the bee on it. Okay. Yeah, I think we'll just leave that like that, but we need something to go in there first. And this one, nope. Just I did have some, there it is, sweet scented. I don't know whether this will, right, so what I'm doing is I'm just putting a vellum sticker on there, and that's fine. And I think we'll have that one there, but I'm going to do some stamping. Okay. Right, so that's that. I think I've lost the lid off my stamp. Never mind, I will find it. If not, it'll just dry up. Ah, there it is. Knew it wouldn't be far. Alright, so I'm just cleaning these away and then we will have a look at what we've done. Right, so we've got 4. 1 I made off camera, the 3 I've made on camera. And again, they were inspired by Heather at Ruby and Pearl and Rachel at Roxycreations from her weekly challenge. And there we are. So scraps of book page, scraps of music, paper, old digitals, you know, or whatever, old bits of card that you've got bits and pieces on, some stamps. I mean, that says blessing, it's got a sporty kind of graph thing on. They're not really library cards. There's a couple of dates, some numbers, and that's it. But what will be coming out is, and it will be a freebie, and it's these library cards. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 library cards will be coming out on my Ko-fi shortly, because I still need bits and pieces to do with them. Anyway, enough of the waffle. I will see you in the next video. Bye.